Hi everyone, this is a quick video talking about the SkyQ multi-screen, and today's topic is 4K UHD multi-screen. At the moment Sky does not have a multi-screen 4K UHD box available, but they might have in the not so distant future, as version 3 SkyQ, the bandwidth on the first one was 110 to 100 megabytes per second transfer speed on the Ethernet port, but the hardware revision, I think it is version 3, does a gigabit connection, so 1000 megabytes per second. Now I reckon they've increased the bandwidth on the Ethernet port to obviously future-proof the main box for later 4K multi-screen viewing, as 4K requires more bandwidth in the signal, as there's obviously it's 4 times the detail of HD. So by increasing the bandwidth, they can use the existing main box and just launch a Q mini UHD box at a later date. And yeah, because I mean, with a lot of the time you've got to look for patterns in what Sky do. Like I think a whole year before Netflix was announced that it was coming to SkyQ, I worked out that because they had a Microsoft platform that that Netflix uses, it was Play Ready, or yeah, but basically it enabled third-party interface apps to work with, and that was one of the things that Netflix was using. And yeah, lo and behold, a year later down the line, they announced a partnership with Netflix, so Netflix came to the box. But a lot of people at the time were saying, "Now Netflix is never going to join SkyQ. Sky's never going to team up with them." But obviously, as we've seen, the app library has become more and more filled over the course of time. As you can see on the apps there, you've got BBC iPlayer, Netflix, Discovery Plus, YouTube Kids, Fit, Spotify. I have to mention that Spotify and YouTube was pretty much the only two there, with, of course, with Red Bull at the time of launch, but obviously now, as well as Vivo. But obviously what's happened over time is that the library has expanded to now even games, which is kind of, well, actually what the original Sky digital boxes used to have when they first launched back in the early 2000s, or late 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, obviously, like I said, the only way you can view UHD at the moment is via the main box, and your streaming to your tablets and other devices is all basically down to standard HD. So there's not actually the 4K resolution yet to any of those devices, as I said, with the Mini as well. But obviously, as time's progressing, more and more people are having 4K TVs, not just in their living rooms, also in their bedrooms, or their, some people have it in their dining rooms or spare rooms. The demand for 4K will become more and more considered more, more the norm. It's expected, just like how HD is now expected. People have moved on from standard definition to HD. So yeah, that's pretty much the topic for the video. Obviously Sky has yet to announce a Sky Q Mini UHD box, but from what I see, from what they've done lately with their hardware revises, that the main box can support the UHD multi-screen viewing on the slave boxes, as I like to call them, the Q Minis, because they're just basically, they're purely dependent on the master box, which is the main box that you have normally in your living room. But one of the drawbacks, obviously, with the Sky Q platform is if you've got somebody that likes to switch everything off all the time, and they're downstairs and they switch the Sky Q main box off, you lose your whole entire television all the way around the house. It's kind of like the broadband, you know, if you mess with the hub, you lose it. Everyone loses their internet unless they're using their mobile device with a SIM card, which obviously has mobile internet. So you know, but obviously the best thing to do is just leave it on. But some people obviously don't understand that. So in one respect, I would prefer if you could have independent boxes still have the option of that, as obviously the reliability, because it also, if the main box fails, your mini boxes ain't worth, well, squat really. They can't even stream from the internet. They are purely dependent on the main box working. Then they just don't work without it. And you know, who knows at the moment with the current situation, the way things are, how long it would take for you to get a replacement box out from Sky. So yeah, so that, as I said, that concludes the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you've found this video interesting, please click the like below. If you didn't, yeah, there's not any button for that. I'm kidding, but just please don't press that dislike button. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.